Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome to a live reaction from MinnMax. MinnMax is a Patreon about games, friends, getting better. My name is Ben Hansen. Thank you so much for being here. This is a live reaction to the prologue for Jurassic World Dominion. If you've never seen me before, hello, welcome. You're invited to subscribe to MinnMax's channel. There's a lot of good stuff on here. If you have seen me before, the odds are very high that you've heard me rambling like a maniac about Jurassic Park and I guess Jurassic World as well on a recent episode of the MinnMax Show podcast, which is our podcast you can subscribe to on your favorite podcast app. I ranted and raved about everything in Jurassic World Evolution 2, which is a game that I enjoy. I enjoyed the first one quite a bit. Specifically about the lore and where it seems like the Jurassic World franchise is headed post-Fallen Kingdom, which I wouldn't call myself a huge Fallen Kingdom defender, but at the same time, I think I like it more than Jurassic World. I think it's a more interesting film. I definitely need to rewatch it again. Point is, I love Jurassic Park. First movie is my favorite movie of all time. I'm very much looking forward to Jurassic World Dominion. Obviously, we have the original actors coming back. We know that. This is the prologue for Jurassic World Dominion, which apparently was in the IMAX screening for Fast 5. I have not seen this. I don't even know what this contains. So some of those lore details that I was confused about in the beginning of Jurassic World Evolution 2 for the campaign there, I'm guessing they're also, there's going to be shedding more light on it in this prologue, just explaining what's happening post Fallen Kingdom. Or maybe this is something else. Let's get to it, everybody, please. Let me know how the volume is, everybody. Matt Parson in the chat asked what I think about Colin Trevorrow. I want to like him because he did a Jurassic Park fan podcast when it was announced he was doing Jurassic World. I thought that was really cool. It's like a really small podcast that I enjoyed. I think he has some faults. I'll say that. But there's fun stuff in Jurassic World. Okay. The entire world is Jurassic now, everybody. Prehistoric times. Or is this going to be a psych out where actually this is modern day? Good. Good motionless dinosaur. Something we barely see. That's cool. That's cool to see Brachiosaurus just kind of acting like a cow. I mean, I guess we see a lot of that in the first Jurassic Park, but I love that. Just the close-up shot of it shivering, shaking, muscle spasm, whatever you want to call it. Come on now. See, this is good. Hang on, this isn't good. This is excellent. No music. That's fun. Just, if this was Jurassic World Dominion, just this for 2.5 hours? Take my money, please. Who don't like this? Hey, you! Who don't like this? Come on, are you kidding me? I take back every negative thing I've ever said about Colin Trevorrow. Because if this is genuinely how the movie's opening, this is incredible. That starts with an O. What's that thing's name? All right. Ugly Triceratops, you're here. Yeah, I'm a Biggie Boy says, I think I kind of like this. Yeah, no kidding. What other movie just has, like, no music, just nature film style documentary footage of here's a bunch of dinosaurs doing what they were doing back in the day? Is this going to have a meteor? I mean, come on. This is filmmaking. This is cinema. This is like, you know, okay, sure. We gotta have it. Uh-oh. We got feathers on the T-Rex. Oh boy. Oh boy, we got it. All right, little Jurassic Park 3 in here. Okay, so this is implying that this is back in the day. And then the Jurassic Park scientists got some things wrong or tweaked it so that the T-Rex wouldn't have feathers. That's an interesting bit of lore. I don't think they've ever really touched on too much. In Jurassic World, obviously, they talked about tweaking the genes a bit more, but no. No, not in the eye, though. Okay, thank you. You can't get blood from an eye. That's what mosquitoes do, is they wait for somebody to die from an epic battle. Born Gaming says, what exactly is this? Did this come out of nowhere? They released a prologue for during Fast 9. Good God! No meteorite, we don't need to see it. Hell yes. Okay, so this Fish and Wildlife Service is something we learned from Evolution 2. That's cool. That's mirroring the shot of the raptor in the beginning of Jurassic Park 1. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, dopey kid. This is good. This is some good Lost World stuff here. Hell yes. Okay, you gotta do it. Hang on, this T-Rex doesn't have... Okay. I thought they, like, somehow put feathers back in this thing or something. Okay. Very Jurassic Park 1 again. Excellent, 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 excellent! Now that's a shot, everybody. Keep it steady! Okay. American Graffiti, of course. Not Chris Pratt.
She can't run forever.
I'm sorry, Owen Grady. Ah! Ah! Yes. You bet your butt I will. I will be there. All right. Solid. That's fun. So, yeah, I love, we talk about it again on the MinnMax Show podcast, but I love the lore detail that it looks like who's in charge of kind of mopping up dinosaurs running amok in the real world is the Fish and Wildlife Service, where I love that it's not, at least as of now, it's not just, hey, here's the Dino Squad, the government assembled some crack team. It's like, yeah, who would actually do that within the government? I guess the Fish and Wildlife Service would have to go take care of this problem. And obviously in Jurassic World Evolution 2, in that game, which takes place after Fallen Kingdom, a lot of the former InGen employees start working at the Fish and Wildlife Service. And so, like, it's going to be this interesting pivot if they carry forward with that in the way that game implies. And who knows how much stock you can put in the campaign of this sim game, right? But the idea that, okay, now it's no longer biotech companies that are being greedy and inept and causing all these disasters. But it's going to be this branch of the government, which changes a lot about just the themes that Jurassic Park is working with. Do you ever see any American Graffiti? It's weird that have American Graffiti and then, like, you think you'd have the connection there with Spielberg producing it. This film, that is, to get George Lucas's permission to put a little bit of American Graffiti on the screen, but they don't put any on the screen. Well, that's interesting. Raspberry Cordial asks, how do you miss a T-Rex? Look, it's got to be a little bit silly. Obviously, this is fun. I think the most fun thing that Jurassic Park has done recently as a franchise, that's fun. I mean, just look into the woods in Seattle for a frickin' T-Rex, is the Battle at Big Rock short that they released, which is like a TV short, is running on NBC. You can find it on YouTube. But they have like this credit sequence where it shows dinosaurs in the real world just everywhere, like compies attacking kids and stuff, Stegosaurus is on the road, and it's so cool. Maybe we should watch that. Let's just take a little look at that, if you all don't mind. Battle at Big Rock, Jurassic. Oh, MinnMax is live. That sounds good. The actual short, I think, kind of falls into a lot of the traps that Colin Trevorrow falls into here, where it's like, a little saccharine. He gets the message from Spielberg and Amblin that, like, oh, Human drama is what matters. I just don't know if it's a matter of him not being great at working with actors, or just, I don't know what it is. Needs some more time to finesse these characters, because as much as I love Jurassic, I don't have a great sense of who Owen Grady is as a character, or Claire, or any of the characters from the Jurassic World series. I think it's a larger problem. It's like, what is their tone? See, this is, come on. Who doesn't love this stuff? This shot, like, this is some awesome new era Jurassic World stuff. And again, I know it's silly that dinosaurs are running over the entire world now. Also, I'm just a sucker for Lost World soundtrack. But at this point, game on. It's gonna get silly. We're 6 films into this franchise. You gotta let it go at some point. You gotta let things get a little bit absurd. That's fine. We'll always still have that original film. See, fun stuff. So I think Colin Trevorrow has a lot of fun ideas, and I want to appreciate him. But I think the character stuff just drags it down. I just wish there was a stronger sense of personality, and the writing was a little more believable and fun. Is that too much to ask? So I'm curious to see like what the new actors can do. I'm sorry, the returning actors can do from Jurassic Park in this film. Because they got together for Jurassic World Evolution DLC. I don't know about got together, but they recorded dialogue, and it was fun to hear the 3 of them again together. Sam Neill and Laura Dern, of course, along with Jeff Goldblum, which is, again, a larger theme is Jeff Goldblum's character for Ian Malcolm is just so all over the map. Like, if you track him from the first film to the second film, it's very confusing what's going on with that personality. But that is the large takeaway here. So, cool. I love it. I think this is a really, really awesome opening for Jurassic World Dominion, just to have like a nice subtle vision of the past outside of, you know, a gigantic dinosaur battle. I think it's really cool. Jurassic Park has never shown the dinosaurs in their heyday outside of like that little Mr. DNA animation and whatnot. So again, we appreciate you so much for watching this reaction video. You can subscribe to MinnMax's YouTube channel. We'd appreciate it. We'll be talking a lot more about Jurassic World in the future, as you could probably imagine. And then we have a lot more to talk about on the MinnMax Show podcast as well. So thanks for subscribing to that as well. Thanks so much, everybody. Bye.